Hello and welcome to the one-year certificate program offered at Pangenomics. Allow me to show you your pathway to a career in genetic counseling. First, we will review the mission, goal, and vision of Pangenomics. Then we'll look at the program details itself, and finally, review job prospects that will open up for you once you complete this program. I'm Dr. Shweta Dar, CEO and co-founder of Pangenomics. I work as a clinical geneticist at Baylor College of Medicine in Houston, Texas. I have been faculty here for the past 7 years and serve as the director for adult genetics at Baylor. I also am the course director for genetics for the medical school at Baylor. Our mission is to provide opportunities for students to learn basic and clinical genetics and genetic counseling through a variety of methods, including classroom-based lectures and activities, as well as practical rotations. Our goal is to provide high quality of genetic education and genetic counseling training to make you eligible to become a board-certified genetic counselor in India. And finally, our vision is that you receive all the benefits of training with US faculty with none of the challenges of traveling to the US. So let's talk about the program itself. The American Board of Genetic Counseling has defined core competencies that every genetic counselor should have. These include 4 different domains, such as communication skills, critical thinking skills, interpersonal counseling and psychosocial assessment skills, and professional ethics and values. Our course at Pangenomics reflects all these core competencies. You will learn about genetic counseling through this course, as well as molecular genetics, prenatal genetics, adult genetics, biostatistics, professionalism and ethics, pediatric genetics, inborn errors of metabolism, cancer genetics, and cytogenetics. Classes begin on August 3rd, 2015, which is not too far from now. It is a full-time course, and the classes will run from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to about 3 p.m., and then every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Ms. Tanya Ebley is our program director. She is a board-certified genetic counselor at Baylor College of Medicine and is also the manager of the adult genetics clinics. She is involved in the genetic counseling program at the University of Texas in Houston and also teaches genetics fellows as well as medical students at Baylor. She has been faculty at Baylor for 11 plus years. Dr. Vishal is our Associate Program Director. She has been involved in teaching students in human genetics for 6 plus years. Her awards and honors include fellowships from CSIR and ICMR. We have also hired other faculty to deliver our course material. These include US-based faculty, such as genetic counselors, clinical geneticists, and molecular biologists. Our Indian faculty come from Gujarat University, and we also will invite guest faculty to deliver certain lectures as and when we see the need. So you all must be wondering by now that how will we deliver this course given that we have so many US-based faculty. Our lectures will be given in person by our Indian faculty as well as by myself whenever I am in Ahmedabad. I usually travel to India every 2 to 3 months, so when I'm there, I will give the lectures in person. There will be video recorded lectures by US-based faculty in much the same presentation as you see here today. We do want to make this an interactive learning environment for you, so we have included many activities and projects, such as case studies, journal club, mock counseling sessions, and scholarly projects, which could be a publication in a journal, a poster presentation, or any other project of your choice. So as you can see, you will learn genetics and genetic counseling through a variety of different methods. There will be interaction with faculty members, particularly with the US-based faculty. There will be video conference abilities, and we have that set up at our facility. There will also be regularly scheduled office hours with faculty members. There will be rotations in clinical settings as well as labs. You will also be involved in family history camps as well as in our genetics booth at the health fair, which is upcoming in September. Course materials would include access to the computer and internet, to the library, which we've stocked with genetics textbooks and journals, pedigree books, logbook binders, and stationery and supplies for activities. And most of this will be provided to you by Pangenomics. How will you be graded? There will be a monthly quiz, a midterm exam, which will be held towards the end of January 2016, and then a final exam, which will include theory as well as oral, which will be held in July of 2016. Your homework, class assignments, scholarly project, and your practical training will also be evaluated and graded and count towards your final grade. Let's take a moment now to compare genetic counseling programs in India versus in the US. As you all may be aware, in the US, there is a 2-year degree program which offers a master's in genetic counseling. Ours is a 1-year certificate program. However, the curriculum is essentially the same, and it follows the core competencies as defined by the American Board of Genetic Counseling, as well as the National Society of Genetic Counselors. Supervisors hold certification from the American Board of Genetic Counseling and the American Board of Medical Genetics and Genomics at both these programs. The tuition, if you do this program in the US, is about 30 to 40 lakh Indian rupees, versus in our 1-year certificate program at Pangenomics, the tuition is less than 1 lakh Indian rupees. The classes are held 3 days per week for about 21 months, but since ours is a condensed program, we offer classes 6 days per week for 12 months. There is practical training in clinical and lab rotations, as well as lectures by certified counselors and geneticists at both the programs. So as you can see, there's a lot of similarities between the program offered in the US and our 1-year certificate program, and that has been our endeavor to emulate the program that is offered in the US. I also would like to add that you will have a lot of interaction with the US faculty. This will occur through video conference and regularly scheduled office hours. Everyone is easily accessible via email. And like I said, I travel to India every 2 to 3 months. So you can always ask me questions when I'm there, or through video conference or even phone when I'm in the US. Also note that Dr. Vishal will always be present in class to facilitate, even when the lectures are being given by US faculty, and she can answer any questions that you may have. So you completed the 1-year program. Now what? Let me tell you a little bit about the Board of Genetic Counseling in India, which has recently been set up. It is a formal board that certifies genetic counselors to enable them to work as healthcare professionals in India. It requires completion of a formal training or course in genetic counseling of at least 1 year duration with participation in 50 counseling sessions. The process involves an exam and an interview. You can find out more details at their website, www.geneticcounselingboardindia.com. Once you complete this course, you would be eligible to give the exam and the interview at this Board of Genetic Counseling. Everyone always asks me, so what kind of a job should I be looking for once I complete this course? I think that genetics is the next big boom in Indian medicine. Don't you all agree? I think that you will find jobs at molecular diagnostic labs, in hospitals and other clinical settings, in sales and marketing, in teaching, As well as this will enable you an easier entry to higher education in the US, whether that is in genetic counseling or in any other related field in genetics. I also would like to emphasize that Pangenomics will support you throughout your career, not just for the 12 months that you're with us, but even after that. And this will be in the form of assistance from former supervisors for challenging cases. We all know that in genetics, there are many challenging cases, and sometimes we do need to discuss our cases with other colleagues so that we can come up with the best possible management and care for our patient. There will be networking for job placements, as well as recommendation letters that the US-based faculty can provide to you if you decide to pursue higher education in the US. As you all know, if you get recommendation letters from US faculty, that adds a lot of value to your portfolio when you are applying for higher education. We will also set up an alumni association, which will allow you access to a network of genetic counselors who graduate from our program and invitation to upcoming conferences and events. As you all are aware, Pangenomics is a relatively new company. We will also be looking at expansion and hiring of clinical genetic counselors as well as lab counselors and individuals for marketing and research and development. Finally, our contact information. Our address is located at A302 to 305 Mondale Square. It's the big round building that has lights at night, and it's located on SG Highway if you've seen that. Our phone number and email is listed here. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions or need more details about the program. Also, I'd like to tell you that we are offering a special introductory discount on our fees, so call now to get more information on that. Finally, I'd like to leave with a message from myself and from Tanya. It is our promise that we will make you the best in this field and that you will learn genetics like you've never learned before. So give us this opportunity to teach you and enroll today. Thank you for viewing this presentation, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you.